ever again. What did you just say?
I don't know what the you're talking about.
That word. What does it mean?
I don't know. It's a new word I just learned. You should try it.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Laddie, the part of the show where Laddie comes out and sings a silly song. So without further ado, Silly Songs with Laddie.
The Water Buffalo Song. Everybody's got a water buffalo. Yours is fast, but mine is slow. Oh, where'd we get them? I don't know, but everybody's got a water buffalo. I took my buffalo to the store, got his head stuck in the door, spilled some lima beans on the floor. Oh, everybody got a...
Stop right this instant! What do you think you're doing? You can't say everyone's got a water buffalo and everyone does not have a water buffalo. We're going to get nasty letters saying, "Where's my water buffalo? Why don't I have a water buffalo?" And are you prepared to deal with that? I don't think so. Just stop being so silly!
This has been Silly Songs with Laddie. Tune in next time to hear Laddie sing.
Everybody's got a baby kangaroo. Yours is pink, but mine is blue. Hers was small.
Guess what, gang? Me Burger now delivers. You get your order in 30 minutes or less, or it's free. So come on down. Why would they come on down if we're delivering?
Before this race recap begins, I would like to say something about Homestead Miami. As you all know, 2026 will be the year that Homestead Miami returns for Championship Weekend, but years after that, they will start going on rotation with different tracks hosting Championship Weekend. So looking forward to seeing what tracks will host Championship Weekend in the future. But with that being said, let's get into the race recap. Once again, got a fast number 500 car for today. Hey, I didn't like that you flipped me off after the finish yesterday. What the heck was wrong with you? It's your fault for getting me loose and you almost cost me a shot of the win, dang it. And we're underway for the Advent Health 400 at Kansas. Also, Clint, how do you mess up that pre-race talk you had with Larson with confusing him with Bush? Hey man, I choked. It happens. Only 7 laps in and I blow up. My friggin' right rear tire went down, dang it! And I shall take the first stage. Well, we had some pretty calm racing here in stage 2 with a little bit of action, but overall Kyle Larson will also take stage 2. Though I did have to fight off my teammate hard to do so. Come on, I was doing so well until my tire went down! I was doing so well and leading the race up until that incident on pit road, come on! Well, because of my clutch issues, I'm done for the day. Of course it had to be Cody Will of all people to start a wreck. That kid in the 67 car is not ready for Cup. And with all that, I have become a repeat winner of the Advent Health 400 at Kansas and getting my 3rd win this season. I shall never get over the finish from 2024. Well, that was a great race and it was really better than Texas last week. So next weekend we'll be heading to North Wilkesboro for the AllStar Race once again. And this will be Fox's last race broadcasting for the season as they shall focus more on IndyCar for the Indy 500 and the Coke 600 being aired on Amazon Prime. And after the All-Star Race, we are going to start doing race recaps for all the racing divisions for race weekend. But with that being said, thanks for watching this weekend's race recap and happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, man, the line starts back that way.
Can I be let into the club?
Sir, can you lower your voice? Please get it.
Please let me into the club.
Dude, just wait in line like everyone else.
I'll be good, I swear.
Get out of here, man.
Please let him into the club. He'll be really good.
I think I know how to take this guy down.
Kachiga the Intimidator.
Hi kids and welcome to Veggie Tales. I'm Bob the Tomato.
And I'm Larry the Cucumber.
Yeah, we need to change Larry's voice.
What? Why?
It's not silly enough. It just sounds like Goofy choking on food.
Wait a minute, my voice is still silly enough. Why do you need to change it?
Well, that is kind of mean, but yeah, I agree.
Bob, how could you say that? You never laugh at my goofy voice.
I'm sorry, Larry, but I can't help but laugh whenever I hear your voice. You sound like you're talking with your mouth full.
Bob, your voice sounds like you squirt tomato sauce out of your body.
Why, you big...
Ah!
Larry, I'm gonna get you for this!
I'm sorry! I take it back! I'm sorry! Ah!
Why do I even bother?
In honor of NASCAR's 75th anniversary, they have announced that they are going to bring back North Wilkesboro for this year's AllStar Race, so looking forward to seeing an old track return to the schedule. Well, what do you know? I swept both the truck race and the AllStar Race at North Wilkesboro, and the first time a Cup driver has won on the track since 1996. Well, here we are again, and it's the third year that the AllStar Race is going to be held at North Wilkesboro with a really big shakeup, so let's see how this plays out. Well, I have a chance to go win $1 million tonight. I remember what you did to me last year, so stay out of my way this time, Bush. And the 2025 AllStar Race from North Wilkesboro is underway. And this is the last race for Fox's broadcast this season, as it will move to Amazon Prime for the Coke 600 starting next weekend. Not how I wanted to end my night. Just simply ran out of room on the backstretch. I too also had issues with that accident. Oh come on, this is the second week that I had a good car and got screwed over! Hey, be ready to throw the caution here in the next few laps. Looks like something's amiss up on the starter stand as Michael Waltrip is trying to convince the officials to throw the yellow flag for the promoter's caution. Guys, I'm pretty slow. I think something broke on the car. And there's the yellow I was looking for! Put it out! Put it out! Oh dang it, I dropped the flag. Oh Michael, you had one job. Holy crap, I just won $1 million! Yes! Let's go! I had a shot up until I had a problem there at that point. I cannot get a break this season. Well, that was quite the all-star race to say the least. Had a bunch of action and there was quite a bit of shakeups. And that wraps up this year's coverage for Fox, as it will move over to Amazon Prime next week for the Coca-Cola 600. And lastly, this weekend will be the start of reviewing each race that goes on in a weekend, so looking forward to doing it as it has been my dream for a long time. But with that being said, we'll see you next weekend for Memorial Day. Hey, at least we wrecked 1, 2, 3, am I right? Oh, shut up, you moron!
If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. Even if it has a monkey kind of shape. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey.
Let's see if we can catch it on the tape.
You can very plainly see if it's a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape.
Look, there it goes, there it goes. I don't know. I can't tell if it's a monkey or an ape.
It's very simple, Bob. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape.
Larry, I'm not so sure.
Ooga booga, it's not a monkey.
Ooga looga, maybe it's an ape.
If it's a nickel or a salad or a pillow, if it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape.
If it doesn't have a tail...
Not a monkey.
Are you sure that's what you really mean to say? A camera has no tail.
It's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape.
I think there's something wrong with your logic, Larry.
Well, Bob, the lady at the zoo said it, and who am I to tell her that she's wrong? If there's a tail, it's a monkey. No tail, ape.
Bruh.
Excuse me, but I thought this was supposed to be a language class.
It is language class. Duh.
I had no idea European languages were this musical.
Okay, Frank, let's see what you got.
Well, this came in just this morning. Have some gum. Ha! Exploding chewing gum, only $9.95.
I don't get it.